inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the mound today, Aaron Savali.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Kevin Kiermaier in the box here lets that one go for a ball. On the ground right side. Lau sends it to first. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. It features a great veteran presence, George Springer.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Down the line, it's a base hit. And that's the second out of the inning on the fourth play.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like you just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 3 hits and a loss last night. And that one off the outside edge. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Swing and a miss, and 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
In the air, foul off first. Diaz makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. And the starter for Toronto, Alek Manoah. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year. And it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. We'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
0-1.
That's inside. Ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch.
That's the ball.
And another ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Comes a 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Turner hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting second.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And the right-hander deals. Just missed. One out, base is empty. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one ripped. Back there. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and the Rays take the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. One down, base is empty. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Kicks and deals. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-2 stays alive. 1 run across in the frame so far. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Bounced up the middle, and that one finds its way through, and he can't come up with it.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Isaac Paredes stands in now and watches strike 1. And he deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Man at first, 1 away. Chases that one out of the zone. And there are 2 down.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. First pitch just misses. Righty to the plate. There's a strike up high. And the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Springer drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the second. Turner climbs in on that right side. Savali, a 6'2 righty, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Savali back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. And delivers outside. Got him. Now 1 away. Now it's Jansen to hit. First offering, and it just misses. One down, base is empty. Pops it up as he checks his swing. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And the batter is George Springer.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
In the air out to center. That takes care of Springer, and that'll do it. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. And the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Kiermaier pulls that one down. 1 down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now it's Jose Siri, 2 for 7 in the series so far. That clips a corner. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Throws the first in time. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Ahmed Rosario at the plate now. That's ball 1. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
2 down, nobody on. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. 1, 2, 3. Rays held in check here, but they still lead it 1-0. Back now in Tampa Bay, top half of the 3rd inning, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Savali back to work. On the ground, right side. Over to Diaz, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
The second baseman,
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. – Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. And there's a base hit around first, digging for two. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's Kiermaier now. Grounded out his first time up. Out towards right center field. Siri sizing it up. Makes the catch, inning over. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the catcher, Rene Pinto. The right-hander back to work. Inside, just missed. Fouled off left side. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So now back to the top of the order.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So the lineup flips over. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. And a foul ball. Towards first, and he grabs it in foul ground. Runner at first with no outs here. Grounded to third, could be two. Turner over to second, and they turn the double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. He's already homered in this game. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Two out, space is empty. That's outside.
That's out.
1-1. Ground ball left side into the outfield, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Yandy Diaz now.
Yandy Diaz.
Out there to center. Can't get there, base hit. Around third. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. One left for Tampa, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back on to the fourth. Now it's the DH, number 36. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And there's a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The pitch. Right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, no outs. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. Swung on, belted, back there. And that one hops the wall. One runs in.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Go ahead run on base. Justin Turner, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And that one is lifted in the air. Low. In and to his right. Hauls it in for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the power hitting catcher, Danny Jansen. 0 for 1 with a fly out. That one is absolutely belted. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runners tag up from second and third. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. This one lifted in the air, left field. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
So 2 down, and now it's Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball.
Strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Righty delivers to the right side. Lau gathers and throws to first. And that is the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Blue Jays 3, the Rays 1. Back here at Tropicana Field, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Isaac Paredes. And here it comes. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Randy Arozarena digs in now. Fly to right his first time. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
At the belt and fires. And a ground ball to first. Into the outfield. Base hit. Around second, on his way to third. Headed for the plate. One runs in. He is saved. And a run-of-the-mill grounder turns into an inside-the-park home run. Not a proud moment for the defense.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Lau at the plate. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Jose Siri now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one's a little bit low. 1-2 to count.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Ripped on a line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Rene Pinto will hit next. Fastball for a strike. That's a slider for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Got him looking. Out number 3. They get 2 and draw even again. We're headed to the 5th. All tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. Foul ball there.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Now fly ball to right center. Siri really on his horse for it. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Now the number 2 hitter.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And 2 away now. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 2. Bichette in his 5th season, 26 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. And a base hit up the middle. Throw in Holt's the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
First and second, 2 down. And now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Sliced hard but foul.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, this is a power leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair. Score remains tied at 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And the pitch. And ball 1 to the right fielder. That one to first. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The designated hitter, Harold Ramirez.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Harold Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. That one hooked foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped, but it curls foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
1 down, base is empty. And that's outside. Now 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And the righty deals. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
The first baseman, number 2,
Yandy Diaz. Next to hit for the Rays. There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Nothing doing for Tampa, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Now in Tampa Bay, here's the 3rd baseman, Justin Turner. The wind of the pitch. In the air, left field, sizing this one up, and it's caught for the out. Danny Jansen to hit here. He's 0 for 1. hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Man at second with 1 away. Here's George Springer. And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. That takes care of Springer.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Outside.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Man at second. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Next pitch is outside. Bounce to the left side. Rosario fires across the diamond. That ends the frame. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. The pitch. Fought off foul. Here comes the pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And that's outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now back.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. In the air, out towards right center. Kiermaier makes the grab on the run.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon.
And now it's Brandon Lau. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. They're just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Siri. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Just missed. Manoah, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I like...
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Kelly. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Number 49, Kevin Kelly.
And now for the Jays, Kevin Biggio.
The second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
And he deals. That's a strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Jason Adam warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Poche warming up as well. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Over to Diaz. He's out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Davis Schneider.
And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Popped up under it. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 4-3. Back here at Tropicana Field, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Manoah back to work. Late on that fastball.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pinto up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Check on the runner. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That's down and in. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Left field, way back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it's pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Josh Lowe, the next to hit. That one pulled foul. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's as far as Alek Manoah will go, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher now for the Jays, Zach Pop.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Runner at second, nobody out. Well struck, right field. And it hits the fence. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they're up by 3.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So now the DH spot, Harold Ramirez. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. No outs. Runner on second. Had a good eye there. Man at second. That one misses. And the count's even at 2. And that'll fall for a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Here the bottom of the 7th. Popped up. Biggio makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Isa.
Man at first, Isaac Paredes now. 1 for 3. Lined into right, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, one out. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. A swing and a soft liner. And it's in there, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I could see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Eric Swanson.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Slider clips the zone.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Still only one out here in the inning. And there's the strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Jose Siri next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs. Bases are full. Not even close there. Ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2 to count.
Just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Blue Jays 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. And a pitch. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Phil Maton warming up for manager Kevin Cash. The pitch. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Up the middle. Rosario tosses to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Justin Turner. This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And that one is gone. His first homer of the year. It's 7-4.
Tried a slider to start off the at-bat, and man, did it backfire. He clearly wasn't fooled on that pitch. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Now on the mound for the Rays, Jason Adam.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Jason Adam.
Danny Jansen next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
2 outs. Got him. And that will end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 7-4. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 8th.
And
now up for Tampa Bay, Ahmed Rosario. Swanson, a 6'3" righty, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Varsho makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's George Springer to start it off. The pitch. Pulls that one foul. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1-1.
Now 1-1. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Right-handed reliever. Caught him looking for the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now here is Dalton Varsho. Here's a high chopper. Rosario tosses across the first. 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And next for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. Ripped to short. And that is the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
For the victorious Rays, 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.